All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren that are pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is your brother Yahweh Allah from GMS Chicago coming at you again with another lesson. All right, and now in this video, I want to go into the topic of, uh, you know, studying and working, through the spirit to be grounded, all right, to be fully convinced, all right, according to the precepts, man, okay, because uh, you don't want to be continuing this faith, and then as it is written, in the last days they shall come scoffers, all right, and though you may not encounter them, on the day to day, you can encounter them, either, later on, you don't really, you don't know when it's going to come. All right. So you would want to keep your blade sharp, that you don't be tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine. All right. Because as the scriptures say, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is death. All right. So you want to be fully grounded, fully persuaded, and know what the scriptures say. All right. In order to be have your thoughts established, so you don't be getting pulled every which way, man. You got to be founded in Yahweh Shai. All right. If you make your foundation on that stone, that headstone, which is Yahweh Shai, which is this word, all right, you're going to have a strong house foundation, and it's not going to fall, man. All right. So you got to believe according to the scriptures, and of course, apply it as well. Make sure that you're applying the precepts as well. Not just hearers of the word, but doers. All right. This is 2 Timothy. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, "Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." So these scriptures, you gotta be able to break stuff down according to the word, man. All right, you gotta rightly divide it, like the scriptures say. Who shall be made to understand knowledge? All right, it says, "Him that is weaned from the milk, here a little and there a little." All right, so you're supposed to be able to get a precept here, a precept here, a precept there, a precept over there, rightly dividing it. All right, the word of truth. Okay, because a lot of people, especially these so-called Christians and Catholics, they'll read a few scriptures, or one scripture, and talk for 3 hours. All right, but then they'll say things that the scriptures contradicts. All right, and can't break it down. All right. Verse 16, it says, "But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness." And there it goes, man. We have to avoid and be able to shun profane babblings, man, and vain babblings. All right, we gotta shun lies and deceit. Okay, but the only way to know if it's a lie is if the scriptures talk against it. All right, the only way to know if something is just babbling and vain, all right, of no value, is if the scriptures don't support it, man. All right, so we have to show ourselves to be grounded in such a way, man. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 14. It says, "That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive." All right, we can't be like this. All right, we have to be grounded. Our house has to be established on that stone. Okay, we can't be getting blown every which way when somebody comes with something that sounds sweet. All right, that's what's happening to the majority of our people right now. All right, they talk about equality for women, which sounds nice. All right, but in reality, okay, the Lord has set up a family structure. All right, and that's the actual effective way of leading a household. You know, what's another wind of doctrine that sounds nice and fair? Oh, that everybody is equal. All right. But the Lord has set up his own people, all right, as a beacon of righteousness. And in every kingdom, all right, you have a ruling class and a serving class, man. Okay? It's the way the Lord set it up, man. But they make it sound all nice. Like it says right here, sleight of men and cunning craftiness. All right, they make it sound all good. All right. But they're just lying in wait to deceive. All right. You know, meanwhile, their women are not out of order. Meanwhile, they're still trying to get the authority over the whole earth, man. Okay? So you have to be grounded on what's real and what's truth according to the scriptures. Verse 15, it says, but speaking the truth, all right? Our God is the God of truth, man. You can't just be saying any old thing. It's got to be backed up by the scripts, man. It says, but speaking the truth in love may grow up up into him in all things, which is the head, even Hamashiach. All right, and we have to be growing up, all right, into Yahushai, man. Okay, you know, getting that mind of Yahushai. You know, killing off that old man. All right, that was filled with deceits. All right, and lies, man. You know, a lot of people. You know, we were taught lies growing up, man. We got to kill that old man. All right, and operate in truth according to the word, and then nobody can tell you otherwise because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had already told you through his word. This is the book of St. John, chapter 7, and verse 37. In the last day, the great day of the feast, Yahushai stood and cried, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. It's talking about this word, this doctrine. It says, verse 38, he that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said. All right. You got Edomites right now saying, well, why does it matter if he's white? It doesn't matter. The scriptures say you got to believe in him according to the scripture, how he said. All right. And there is a visual that they give you. All right. His feet and his hand, his feet and his hands were like unto polished brass, which is a brown derivative. It says as if it burned in a furnace, which making it even darker. All right. It says, he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. All right. This is how we really live, man. All right. You know, and those living waters, talking about the truth, man. All right. And that's what we want. That's how we want to be established, man, according to this word, man. If it's anything else, if it's babblings, all right, it's no light, all right, it's falsehood, man. This is like the book of Isaiah, chapter 8 and verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. There you go, man. And the people that get tossed to and fro is because they haven't been talking according to this word. All right, I've been talking about what they think is right, or what they feel is good. You know, that doesn't matter, man. All right. The scripture says that if he that seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool. All right, that he may be wise. You got to relearn what you perceive to be correct, man. If the scriptures back it up, then the scriptures back it up, and it don't. All right, let Yahweh be true and every man a liar, as it is written. Finish it off with this last precept. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 3. It says, commit thy works unto Yahweh, and thy thoughts shall be established. And this is what we want. So let's go into this word established. All right. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Hebrew word kawan. The ka, the wa, and the na. Kawan. It says, to be firm, be stable, be established. To be set up, be established, be fixed. To be firmly established. When something is fixed, when something is firmly established, when a wind comes, it's not going to move it. All right, it's going to stay firm. It's not going to move. All right. And this is how we got to be, man. Our thoughts have to be fixed. Our thoughts have to be established. All right. In Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, according to the word, that we be not tossed to and fro. This is what we got to pray for, and we got to work, commit our works into seeking and applying these words that we're reading, that our mind, even our mind, can be established and to be not carried any which way, but only in the way of the Spirit, in the way of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. I leave y'all brothers with that. I pray this was an edifying lesson. Like always, giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren pushing forth this word in truth and in sincerity. Until the next one, brothers, I'll say shalom. And as always, Kwam Yasharallah and Abba Babal.